Well, hey guys, good late night to you. It's about 9:30 at night, Sunday night, I think. Not exactly sure what time it is. Anyway, I'm out here in the garage, setting up my wireless router. Looks like it's ready to be moved to the next location. I'm using WPS, which means you press the WPS button on this, and then you press the WPS button on the router, because we got a new router. And it syncs up. You wait for this green light to come on, then you move it to about halfway from where you want to move it to where you want it to be, and you do it again, which it's ready to go. And then we're going to put it in my shop, so that way I have Wi-Fi in my shop. So let's put this in here, and you might notice something new that you have not seen. What was that? There's some kind of weird noise out here. I don't know what it was. Anyway, yeah, you might have noticed something new you haven't seen before. I'll get to that in a minute. Let's get this wireless router set up first. Haven't made a video in quite a while, so I thought I would just kind of give you guys an update. Let's get that plugged in there. Main reason I wanted to have a wireless out here is to hook up. As you can see, I got a cable here. Man, that door was opening. I must have the heebie-jeebies or something, because it's freaked me out for a second. Got a cable running up here to the the DVR, and I'm going to actually have a thing set up where I can get on my phone and access these cameras remotely. I've been wanting to do that for some time, and I just haven't been able to, because I haven't been able to get any internet out here. So see, what's going to happen now is it's going to sync up as soon as that, yep, there it goes. I just went green, and I'm just going to wait for the router light to go green. And do that, and there it goes. Okay, we got a connection. So I'm all set to go. Then all I got to do is plug this in, and this other thing will light up, but I'll do that tomorrow. I'm not going to worry about it today, because I got to get into the router and open up a channel or whatever they call it to do that. So, okay, it's after 9. It's almost 10. So, alright, update. As you can see, the Filtico 89 is still out of the cabinet. I don't know if I made a video on that, but I'm kind of going through the schematic here. You know, I found that open coil, got that taken care of. I also refinished the cabinet, and I'll show that sometime later. It came out pretty good. And we'll go out here and I'll show you my new toy. This I got. This is a Honda 2007 CRX, or whatever the heck. CRF 100X, or whatever the heck the model number is. It's 100 cc's. You know, it's not anything really fast. You know, it'll move pretty good, but it's not like real fast. You know, it's not like a 200 or whatever. But it's all I need, really, just to kind of ride around the fields in the farm area over across the way here. There's so much I have to update. The other thing that I have to update is, and the other reason I've been quiet on YouTube for a while is because a dear friend of mine that I've known all my life, that was basically like a father figure to me, he passed away earlier this month due to brain cancer, and so that was kind of rough. You know, it was rough on everybody, because he's one of those guys that knew everybody. You know, you see the farm stuff going on out here. That was all him. And, you know, now the kids are taking over, you know, because he had a few sons, a couple, and also, I'm also helping, because I was like a family member to them. So, this will help me get around on the farm out there. And I'm getting way off topic here, but, yeah, that's my update. Yeah, I start to tell you about the bike, and then I get into the other topic, and then I forget what I was saying about the bike. So I wanted to go over how I actually got this. I got this for next to nothing. What I did was, my friend Bill gave me a one of those little kids quads. You know, it's like half the size of a normal quad, four-wheeler. And he texted me. He's like, "Tell you what, get me a 30 rack of beer and $20, and I'll give you that kids quad." So I'm like, okay. So I took it. He had it over there that night. I brought the beer over to him and the $20, and you know, I rode it around a little bit the next day, but it was too small. Like my knees were hitting the handlebars and everything. So he says he didn't care what I did with it after I got it. So I put it up on a couple of Facebook for sale groups and, you know, trades and whatnot and stuff. And this came up. Some guy wanted to trade me this for it, which I think was a hell of a deal, because I mean, this is obviously worth a lot more than a couple $100 or a case of beer and $20. This is worth at least $1,000, and I got it for basically a case of beer and $20. So that was a heck of a steal. And it needed a little work. I had to fix the one of the bolts came out. Darn it. I gotta put a self-tapper in there, because the guy, he put a different exhaust on this, and he stripped out, like one of these was broke off, the other one was stripped out, so I kind of put it in there the best way I could. I'm gonna have to get a self-tapper in there that'll stay in there. Otherwise, you know, because the bolt holes are like pretty much ruined in there, because the guy screwed it up so bad. But I mean, they're really the only way to truly fix that is to get a new head. I really don't want to do that, and it runs fine. So I'm just gonna get a self-tapper in there. But yeah, other than that, I also got a new tire for it, because the tire was like totally down to, like, there was no tread left on it. So that cost me $70, well, $75 just for the tire and for mounting, because I didn't want to mess with the mounting, which wasn't too bad. And considering that I got the bike for nothing, it was worth it to get a new tire on the back. Front tire was good. The oil, changed the oil, cleaned the air filter, and that was about it. That's all I had to do with this. Runs great, starts right up, and I don't really want to start it now because I don't really feel like it, actually. And it's late at night, so I don't want to start it up. But maybe a little bit down the road I'll make a riding video of this sometime. And so yeah, that's basically it. I also came out here to lock the garage up, because I heard a story about some guy out in Greenfield. It's a town kind of that way, tried to break into his house. You know, he was using lockpicks trying to get into his house, and he scared him off by pumping his shotgun. So yeah, I kind of want to get this garage locked up a little better, so I came out to lock the garage up and also set up that Wi-Fi thing. So with that, I think I will end this video. Thank you for listening to me ramble and get off the subject and everything like I always do. And thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll have a video of some kind of more interesting content coming up soon. So take care, guys.